To me, this is the future. The easiest way that you can start monetizing today is I'm trying to land clients for my fitness challenge. What can I do? Should I run ads? Welcome to the creator economy. And it's literally exactly like what it sounds like, monetizing directly from your content. We're going on an entire journey starting off with how you can monetize today. Even if you have 0.0 followers, negative amount of followers, you can start monetizing through this way. And then we're gonna work our way up. So as you advance, as you build your community, you can add on all these other monetization aspects. So first things first, why do you create content? I create content, but you create content for a different reason, right? I create content because I like helping brands. I love teaching other people about the latest in content strategy and marketing trends. That's what fuels me. But what about you? That's very important because as we add on all these different monetization aspects, you always have to be making sure that you're basically standing your ground and staying on the same path that you started on. Disclaimer alert, what I'm going to mention basically goes in line with people that are out creating content that shares value, okay? There are many different ways to monetize, whether you're an artist, you do this, you do that. This is specifically for those people that are creating content that shares value. For example, fitness people that you share value, health people, nutritionists, marketing coaches, social media, finance entrepreneurs, the list goes on, but basically people giving out value to other people for free. Number one, the easiest way that you can start monetizing today is called affiliate marketing. Hello, welcome to the world of affiliate marketing. What does this mean? This basically means that as you recommend something to another person and that person buys that product from that brand then goes on to give you a commission for having recommended this product, application, whatever it may be. Now, to me, this is the future of what is happening in the sales world. Before, there used to be salesmen that went out every day to get people to buy their software, their products, this or that. Now the world moves along with recommendations. And thanks to social media, content, and the internet, we can now recommend products to anyone and everyone. That is the beauty of it. So that is something that you can start off today. Even if you have 0 followers, you can start giving recommendations on what you use, what you love. Just make sure that it's authentic to something that you've actually tried and love. Now, I'm not saying that from day one you're going to be making a full-time income from this, but this does add on as you grow your community. $1 becomes $2, $3, $100. It adds up and it is passive. Welcome to the passive world. Next, we say hello to collaborations. This can happen either with another creator or a brand. And you may be asking, okay, but how am I actually earning money from a collaboration? Well, here it is. Take notes. When you collaborate with a different brand, okay, that's when it's actually called a brand deal. Collaborating with different creators. You guys work out, what way you're going to collaborate in order to make your income from it, whether that's making money or just exposure, because there are 2 different ways to win from that. But when it comes to working with a brand, that is where the world of brand deals opens up. And this can happen in so many different ways. And the coolest part right now is that it's not just about you posting it to your community. So it doesn't mean that you need to have a big community, but now we're also entering the world of UGC, user-generated content. What this means is that you create content for the brand. You don't necessarily have to post it, but the brand uses that content. This is super valuable for brands that are using content to run ads, to fill up their social media, because humans connect to other humans. So if they have a wide range of faces and people using their product, obviously that's more social proof for the brand to later on get more sales. So user-generated content is something that you can also start off very early in the line of creating content. It's just about reaching out to the right brands or even having these brands reach out to you. And remember that at the end of this video, I'm answering all the questions that you guys sent in via Instagram stories, and those are so good. Next, we graduate into a higher level. This level, however, does require that you have some sort of audience. It just makes it so much easier. Guess where we're going? That's right. We're stepping into the world of actually creating your own products. This is a great way of monetizing because now you're no longer depending on different entities, but it's all you and what you have created. You can go two routes. You can create something physical or something digital, and yes, we're touching both of them. Creating something physical might require a bigger investment at the beginning, but it is totally up to you on what you create. The biggest recommendation I can give you guys is to actually create something that your audience is already asking for, and make sure that that you're creating solves an actual problem. This makes it a lot easier to bring to market and to actually make sales without you having to worry about, okay, now I've built this, how do I actually sell it? If you already have people that are asking you for something, boom, boom, a lot easier. Now, the path of a digital product is one of the easier, but still not easy. A lot of people overlook the actual work it takes to actually bring this to life and to have a product that people actually like, they recommend, and they actually get results from. It's not just about a transaction, but making the people on the other side of the purchase happy, giving them results, because if not, then what are you doing? So digital products can be courses, online things, memberships. I mean, honestly, the list goes on and on and on. And this is filled with opportunity for your imagination to basically take and run with it, create something super creative. But yes, as I mentioned at the beginning, this is a lot easier once you do have a bigger audience. So this is something more down towards the expert line rather than someone who's starting out. But it is really important that you do start thinking about it even when you are starting out. The next one is actually one that varies along the line, because for some people it comes really early in the game, and for others it might take a little bit longer. This is called the world of AdSense and ad revenue, where basically you're monetizing directly from the platform that you're using. Hello YouTube, hello podcast, Instagram now even has monetization, TikTok has monetization, so many other social media applications are also monetizing. Basically, the application pays you to create this content for them. Now, a lot of creators basically count on this revenue stream more as like a passive thing, not something that you would necessarily 100% rely on, because it does fluctuate day in and day out. So this can even start from the beginning of the days. Maybe you might be earning $20, $200, $500, and then as you grow a stronger community, this increases more and more. I actually have a video on the first paycheck I ever received from YouTube, so if you're interested in knowing about my earnings, that's somewhere in my channel. And now, last but definitely not least, is when we're going all the way to the end of the line, basically reaching the expert level. This is what I like to call the expert world, where you're actually being paid for your expertise. And this happens thanks to the years that you've spent creating content, giving value, most of the time for free. This takes time to work up to that level. We're talking about books, events, conferences, speaking engagements, experiences. There's so many things that go into this level, but it is a level that comes basically automatically with time and experience. But it is a great thing so that you can have it in your radar to know what to expect and what to work towards if you do take posting content seriously and do it consistently, my friends. That is the most important part, because making anything in this line is practically impossible if you are not doing it consistently. That's the reality of it. And out of these, I would say about 7 things. I currently have about 5 of these income streams. So there you have it, so that you guys can see it hasn't taken me that long to develop it. So definitely it is something that you can put into place, and if I can do it, you can definitely do it. And from my experience, the longer I do it, the more each one grows, because the more community I am building and the longer I have on these platforms. Now, before we go into the moment you guys have all been waiting for, your questions answered, I do want to know which one you guys want me to dive more into so you guys can have a bigger understanding of how to do it. We're definitely touching on the beginning ones next week, talking about how you can actually monetize having a small following on Instagram. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And now, to the moment you've all been waiting for, questions you guys have sent in, the Qs of this week. Let's dive in. Alrighty, so questions of the week. These questions have all been submitted via Instagram stories. So if you want to ask yours and have yours answered next week, all you have to do is ask away on the Instagram stories little box. So number 1, new apps that you recommend for Instagram stories. Oof, this is a good one. So this is something that I want to do a full tutorial on, but now you can actually schedule stories through the business manager. So this is a huge new update that Instagram has through the actual Facebook business manager, where you would normally go to run ads. You can now actually schedule stories. So this is huge, and that's obviously a time saver. And since it's free, it's something that I would recommend for everyone to do, especially if you have a business Instagram profile. Now, next question. I'm trying to land clients for my fitness challenge. What can I do? Should I run ads? This is a great question. Keep in mind that these questions are anonymous unless you actually want me to shout you out and take a look at your profile. We can actually dive deeper. So this person is remaining anonymous. I'm trying to land clients for my fitness challenge. That's amazing. Congratulations. What can I do? Should I run ads? First question. First things first, no, you should not run ads unless you have your organic strategy proven. So if you are trying to land clients, what that's telling me is that you still haven't really kind of like mastered that down to actually jump the next level and run ads. You should run ads when you automatically have leads coming in from your organic content, and then to scale that is when you would add in the fuel to the fire, which is paying for more people, more eyes to see your content so that more people can join your fitness challenge. What can you do right now? Give, and give value. I know it kind of sounds like a Gary Vee kind of thing. It's not, but the reality is for people to be interested in what you're offering, you have to give them answers to what they're looking for. So for example, if you specialize in working out through that fitness thing, maybe it's a HIIT workout, maybe it's yoga to lose weight, give them what they're looking for. How can I lose weight? Hey, you can use weight doing this kind of yoga stretch, this kind of yoga movement, whatever that may be. So give. Do at least 5 days of giving pure value, plugging in your fitness challenge at the end. See how that goes. If you can do that on IG Reels, even better. Okay, on to the next one. How to get Reels to work. I know I do have a video here on YouTube that is giving you this little hack to get Instagram Reels to work in case you don't have it. Just like me, I didn't have it for a really long time. So that little hack that I'm sharing in this video up there, you can actually do that to post IG Reels, but only way I was able to actually get the full button back is actually being patient. One day it randomly popped up, so patient. I know it sucks, and I did everything, and the only thing that actually brought the full button back was being patient. Will the IG Live template work on Android soon? Okay, so a lot of you guys are here thanks to the IG Live templates, and they were not available at that time on Android. They still are not available on Android. This happens because Android phones are very different in size. So even for a lot of applications, they take longer to develop their Android version because they do have to optimize it for so many different screen sizes. So unfortunately, that little Instagram button that would allow you to upload the Instagram Live template was never put on Android. I don't know why, but it was never added. The good thing is that that should never stop you from going live on Instagram. Going live on Instagram is a great way for you to connect with your community and to build up that trust. And you can even do something super fun by going live with different people, different brands to collaborate, which is something that we even mentioned in one of the ways to monetize. So use it in a creative way and don't let that button stop you from going live. So those are the questions for this week. If you want to submit your question, all you have to do is find that little button on Instagram stories, and I'll see you right back here on the same exact channel